Brothers, all you have to do as a man is go out there into the world, do your work, do the things you're supposed to do, keep a good head on your shoulders, stay fit, stay healthy, do the things you enjoy to do, and kick back and relax. As this whole world collapses, bro, because that is what's going on. This whole world is collapsing in front of all your eyes, in front of my eyes, everybody's eyes. The only thing that's not collapsing is a life you're gonna build with the people you're gonna build it with. That's the goal. It's always been the goal. You can't be trusting people out here, bro. That's the thing. So many people, bro, are gonna have to learn, not the hard way, but the hardest possible way. That's how people's gonna have to learn. And here's the thing as well, about what I'm about to speak about. Treating a woman good. Being what every man wants to be deep down inside for a woman, there's nothing wrong with doing it. As long as it's earned, as long as it's deserved, more so deserved than earned. Because as long as women are deserving of that behavior from you towards them, they're being who you need them to be for you. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. There's nothing wrong with treating your friends right. There's nothing wrong with buying your friends certain things through drive-thrus, coffees, small gestures. As long as these people are deserving of it. Do these people do the same for you? Are those people being who they need to be for you? Since you take care of yourself for them, are they taking care of themselves for you? This is what small circles are for, because if it's not a small circle, I guarantee you guys right now, those things will not happen. You will not get that type of behavior. You will not get those types of friends. And you guys are going to have to learn the hard way. I learned the hard way. I didn't learn the hardest possible way, but a lot of people are. These are the entitled people. These are people that never know how to treat others. They're just doing what benefits them all the time. They don't care. Da 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 da. You can't get yourself nowhere like that. There's a reason no one is around you. There's a reason you can't keep a girl. There's a reason you can't keep a man around. Because you're not being who you need to be for them. It's about a small circle and being very close when it comes to communication with the people in your small circle. That's what it's about. And as long as you guys are communicating about being there for one another, being a certain type of human for one another, and the actions are meeting the words, there's nothing wrong, bro, with being romantic with a woman. There's nothing wrong with a woman treating a man right. There's nothing wrong with a woman doing dishes and cooking and cleaning and doing the things that she should do that's going to make a man's life like significantly better. There's nothing wrong with that. Teamwork makes the dream work. The world is getting away from this by the day, by the second, by the minute, by the hour. And it's completely insane. Young people don't know how to act, bro, for the most part. They just don't. They are clueless. They are brainwashed. They're brainwashed in the school systems. I'm convinced once young kids get to high school, they become so brainwashed. Like, they start to women start to treat men like dirt. Men start to treat women how they're being treated. This is how gender wars are formed. We are getting away from teamwork. We're getting away from getting together. When we should be together, we are separate. And it's not, bro, most of it is not a man's fault. It is not. If men were treated properly, they'd be fighting tooth and nail for their women. I genuinely believe it is a gender's fault more than the others. I genuinely believe that. And sure, some things might be bad on the other side, on a man's side. I believe it's worse on one side than it is on the other for the most part. From the shit I've seen, bro. Like 1000%. There's so many men right now alone. They're just waiting. They're just waiting to be able to even have the opportunity to be good to be good to a woman. Because it's in their nature to be giving, to provide, to do things for a woman. But men are starting to chill, bro. Men are starting to relax. Men are starting to become more selfish and self-centered. I have been for a while, until a woman came into my life. I have been for a long time, bro, and it's the way it would be if not for that. Why? Nobody's deserving. I'm not gonna treat some 304 properly. You've already done dirt. You're undeserving. You're not deserving of my commitment. Infidelity. Promiscuity. That's like me being nothing. It's like me being a bum. It's like me not being able to provide. You can't provide to me what I want because you're promiscuous. It's crossing the line. Loyalty is important because what man wants to invest into a female who is not loyal? So if you have a promiscuous past and a bad one, what do you think is going to happen going forward? They're not just going to change overnight. It's going to continue to happen, and it's a bad look. It's embarrassing for a good man to be with a woman like that. And I understand women aren't perfect. We're not saying be perfect, but be as pure as possible. Don't have a ridiculously crazy past. It's gross. It is gross. And it's unsuccessful for a woman to have that. You're an unsuccessful female. To a man with value, you're an unsuccessful female. You don't meet up. You don't match. It is what it is. I'm not saying this to call out anyone in particular. I'm not saying this to try to belittle anybody in particular. It's just what it is in the eyes of a man who's got it together. Just like women don't want men who don't got it together, men don't want women who don't got it together, who don't got themselves together. They don't. Because someone who has their shit together wants somebody else who has their stuff together. It's literally that simple. And what does that take, guys? Like really, what does that take? It takes work. It takes commitment. It takes being serious about your life, about your future, about the people that's going to be in it. It's about having standards. It's called a man with a standard. We can't be shamed for that, but we are. Women aren't shamed for wanting the best men. But men are shamed for wanting the best women who is as pure as possible. All women, bro, today is going to have a partner or two or a little more than that, and it's not the end of the world, but you get up there past double digits and you get closer to the 20 area, it's like hell to the no. It's not going to happen. It's too many. Like there's something seriously wrong if that's what took place. It's a pattern and it shows. We're not asking for perfect. We're asking for some decency. That is not decency. That is overboard. It's overblown. So, like I said, man, the best thing for a man to do today is literally do the things you're supposed to do in front of you and chill. Life's good. Do your work. Stay disciplined. Stay rock solid. And chill. Men deserve to chill. Men also deserve to work hard for the things they want in life. But they also deserve to chill. It's not just go, 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 go. You're going to burn out. It's about going and coming back and resting, recovering, chilling, being able to think good thoughts, being able to be creative in your creative state. It's about a man being able to have his peace and not chaos 24/7. A good mix of both, and that's what's going to make a man. But too much of either is going to break a man. Too much peace, too much chilling will break a man. Too much work with no chill is going to break a man. You're going to burn out. You're going to end up breaking and cracking to the point you have to rest for a week. That's how hard some men out there are working, bro. And I've burnt out before, but I've learned over time how to not burn out. And I'm telling you guys, bro, there's only so much you can do in the run of a day before you do too much and you do too much the next day and too much the next and the next and the next, and all of a sudden you become severely burned out. You cannot no longer operate the way you could. So being more consistent with being able to do the things you're supposed to do and getting up the next day and doing it once again, it requires a little bit of chill. It requires all of your downtime should be chill and not doing other activities, because you're going to burn out. But anyways, this is a motto for a man in this crazy world, bro. It's all a man can do until the right things come around. And bro, even if it's just you in a very small circle, even without your woman, even without anything, life is still good. You have to remember that, bro. Life is still good. As long as you're doing things you're supposed to do, as long as you're staying on par with your discipline, with your work, with the things you're supposed to be doing, life is good. You're making it that way. You're creating this life that you're living. It's still good. And in order for someone else to come into that to aid to your life, which could make it better, it's going to take someone with some decency, with a good mindset, good communication, and the willingness to do what they have to do on their end to be able to make things good with yourself. That's what it's going to take. And without that, we ain't going to see it. Because if we're so high up and we deal with females who don't understand to not talk to other men if they're going to be with us, and all the other things that's involved with it, the do's, the don'ts, you guys understand, it's a no-go. Bro, a lot of guys out there today are accepting women still talking to other men while they're together. It's insane that they're literally showing you that they're not loyal. There's no such thing as friends when it comes to other men and women. There's not. I'm not friends with other women. My woman is not friends with other men. It doesn't exist. It's literally not happening. 0%, it is not. And for those of you guys that are like, oh, that's what you think, bro. Bro, I know it for a fact. It's not happening. You guys don't know. It's not happening. And if it was, I would know. And I wouldn't accept it. And she shouldn't either. Vice versa. It's stupid. And The second anything would start is the second something's going to end regardless. It's not happening now, and if it did, it's going to cause problems. And a man with a sound mind is not going to accept it. I would not accept it, and guess what? It's not going to happen. When you have someone, bro, who looks up to you, when you have someone by your side who is that madly in love, you guys will only understand then. Your value has to be sky high. They don't want to lose you. Vice versa, nobody wants to lose anybody. Y'all really F with each other that much. When you have burning desire, all that other stupid, dumb shit don't exist. It doesn't. I always shook my head when I was involved with another woman in the past. And it's like they think they can be sketchy. They think they can just go ghost whenever. They think they can do a whole bunch of stupid stuff. And everything's going to be fine. It's not fine. This literally has not happened one time. That's how you know you found the right one. You guys can't be putting up with this stupid stuff, bro. Walk away. Teach them a lesson. I've already taught many a lesson, bro. All of a sudden, they're scared. All of a sudden, they're trying to hit you up because you're with somebody now. All of a sudden, they're going nuts. They're like in a massive depressive state because you're not on the table no more. You're not there no more. You try to tell them this. You try to tell them this, bro. But they didn't listen. And they have to go on in life now with lesser, because they're not going to get you, and they're sure as damn not going to get nobody else better. It ain't going to happen. They can't. They're not good enough to do that. They had an opportunity with you, bro. And they messed that up. Now they're crying in a pool of their own tears. This is why men are chilling. And it's not that we want this for them. It's just what's happening. This is why we do our work, bro, and we chill. We stay stoic. We stay ourselves. We stay on our path and our purpose. We do the things we're supposed to do. We run this, bro. They don't. They can be entitled and want all this attention, all they want, and act so important and all this stuff, the stupid stuff you see today. Let them do all that, bro, and make a fool of themselves, because guess what? Time is ticking. Time is ticking. You're only getting better. They're only getting older. It is what it is. This is the way the world goes. Call me a dick, whatever you want. It's the way the world goes. They want to play this power game. They think they have all this power and say, and they're smiling, thinking they just can do whatever. Show them. That's what I did. Time's on your side, brothers. Time is on your mother side, bro. Not on theirs. It's on yours. We could only wish and hope women could get it right when they're young. And guess what? The ones that get it right when they're young typically win. Let me tell you, they typically win. They typically find themselves in a pretty good ideal situation, like the others couldn't, because they came up short. They don't want to admit it, but they did. They came up short. You guys actually think those types are going to find themselves now in a very good situation with a man? Come back to me when you do. It's not going to happen. Sucks. Just like it sucks for a lot of men that they're not going to get the woman they want. Sucks. But what you going to do about it? Run your ship. Do the things you're supposed to do as a man. That's all you can do. And at the end of the day, as long as you're doing those things, life will be good. Men gotta do their work, sit back and chill, and watch everything else collapse as you continue to be a man of your word. You continue to be a man on a purpose. And for the ladies, y'all are doing what you're supposed to be doing. being good, it's attractive when women are good. It is not attractive at all when women are being bad, when they think they can do whatever, when they think they don't stink. It is unattractive. Men look at that, laughing, bro, shaking their head. Go ahead and be that way. You getting old. You getting old. You keep being that way, you getting old. It is what it is. It is what it is. So you guys know what to do. Don't take all this stuff, bro. Do not take it. Do your work. Become a man that you can do pretty much whatever you want. You're going to have good people by your side. You're going to have a very good, ideal life going for yourself because you've done the things you were supposed to do. Period. Y'all stay safe as well, man. This world is nuts. A lot of us are just doing the things we're supposed to be doing, and we're sitting back chilling and watching it all collapse. The world is definitely not the same no more. It's not the same as it used to be. A lot of people's entitled. A lot of people's not willing to go to the trenches and just shut up, do your work, do what you're supposed to do, create something for yourself. You can go through a few years a little bit angry. You can go through a few years of your life feeling a little bit like cross, on edge, but bro, what's important is you keep that in, but you keep doing your work, if that makes sense. It's okay to be a bit upset. It's okay to be a bit pissed off at the world. It's okay. I'm going to let you guys in on this. It's okay to feel that way. You have a right. The world can be frustrating. Life can be frustrating. But keep it together and just keep doing your work. Be a man with something to prove. That's all you have to do, bro. Live some years frustrated. Live some years on edge. I've lived those years. I was frustrated. I was pissed. But I kept it together and I'm going to do the logical things. That was my mindset. That's what I did. It's going to get you the W 10 out of 10 times, 100 out of 100 times. It's going to get you the W, the win, every time. But if you just, this world's rigged, it's not, or whatever excuse you have, and you're not getting better with a point to prove, you're holding yourself back, wishing everything was better because you feel like you're not ever going to be enough to meet up to what you have to today, to live up to what you have to today. Live up to it, bro. Live up to it. Live up to the man you're supposed to be. And leave this silly world behind, because at the end of the day, you're going to become who you're going to become. And you can watch the world around you collapse while your inner world is fantastic. That is the goal for every man. You guys have to make it this way. I'm telling you this full well, this is the only way. Because shit just ain't easy no more today. You're not just going to get the girl you want like this. It's just not going to happen. Women aren't either. So it's up for all of us to be different. It's up to all of us to stand out. It's up to all of us to be the best we can be. That's when things are going to happen. Because you're going to get lucky and you're going to strike. Lightning will strike. You will have your ideal situation with an ideal person. And y'all's going to be together, creating a nice life, nice family, watching the world around you collapse, feeling bad for everybody else, but at the same time, people got to get up and do something about it. Every individual has power. You just have to live in it. And with that being said, that's the end of this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, bro. We're almost at 100K. Let's go. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.